Hi, I'm Tom Ziglar, CEO of the Zig Ziglar Corporation, and I'm so excited you're joining me here with the Ziglar Coaching Academy. So what is the Coaching Academy? Why do we create this, and why is mindset so important? Well, here's the journey that a coach comes on. So if you're looking to coach yourself, or you have clients, or you're thinking about becoming a coach, I want you to think about the four phases that a coach goes through. The first phase is learning. So think about your mindset around learning. You see, a lot of people, for whatever reason, they get really uncomfortable going into an area that they don't know much about because they think they're going to do it wrong. Well, Dad said this. He said, anything worth doing is worth doing poorly until you learn to do it well. And so on the Ziglar Coaching Academy and also how we work with all of our coaches in our Ziglar coaching system, where we certify coaches, we really emphasize the power of learning. And it's okay to mess up. And we're going to learn something new, and we're going to get better as we go. And so phase one is we learn. The second phase is we practice. So we learn something, we practice. And there's a lot of ways you can do this. You can take that information, that question you just learned, that way of listening a little bit differently, a little bit more intently. We're going to get into all of this. And you can practice. And you can practice on your family and your friends and yourself. And nobody even has to know that you're doing it. Of course, in our coaching system, we set up areas where people can go and practice together in a very safe environment where you get positive feedback and you see others doing it and you say, wow, I want to do that too. The third phase of mindset and of coaching is actually where you coach. And so there's no better way to learn coaching than to actually coach. So we create places where our coaches can coach each other, and we actually bring clients to our coaches where they can coach each other. And so you might be saying, well, I want to coach myself. Well, here's a great way to do it. What if you just wrote down 4 or 5 questions that you asked yourself at the end of the day that gave you feedback to yourself on how you did that day? We're going to be getting into those as we go through this. And then the fourth area, the fourth phase of coaching is building a successful coaching practice. And you think, well, do I get paid for that? Or does it have to be a paid? No, it doesn't. But I tell you what, there's nothing that makes you sleep better at night than knowing you've served someone, helped them move closer to their purpose, their dreams, their goals, their why, their aspirations, right? Uncovering and revealing the more capable person inside of them. There's nothing more satisfying that gives you a better night's sleep than that. So why wouldn't you want to build your coaching practice? But in our leadership coaching, for example, we have a lot of leadership coaches who they're not building a practice, or are they? You see, they're dedicated to building and coaching the people on their team. So they're not getting paid for it directly, but indirectly, Dad said this. He said, you don't build a business, you build people. And people build the business. And what is the most effective and powerful way to build a business? It's through the people you serve. So there you go. The coaching mindset. There's 4 phases I want you to think about. I got to learn it, I got to practice it, and then I actually got to go coach it, and then I got to go build it. And building simply means that I'm going to roll it out to more people. Monday, mindset, that's what we're talking about in the coaching world through the Ziglar Coach Academy. I'll see you next time.